Welcome back to the Mid-Year Mitch YouTube channel. In today's episode, I'm installing Kirky 55V racing seats in the Misfit Split, so be sure to stick around.
We're at the movies, huh?
Yeah, we're at the movies.
So I have my Kirky racing seat for the Misfit, and there's the other one over here. So these are really nice vintage low back racing seats. So they have a lot of bolster in them. They'll definitely keep the driver and passenger in the car. But they only sell the covers in black, and the interior of this car is going to be red. So I bought some interior dye from Corvette World to bring it back to the original color red for a 63 Corvette. So I'm going to scuff these seats up a little bit with a white Scotch-Brite just to give this something to bite into, or just a real light scuff, clean them real good. I'm working on mounting the Kirky racing seats in the Misfit. So to do that, I have obviously my aluminum seat. I have these aluminum seat brackets from Kirky, and normally you just mount these straight to the floor, but this is partially a street car and partially a track car, so I wanted to have adjustable seat sliders. I got these universal seat tracks from Speedway Motors. I just cut the studs down a little bit, and these are actually a lot shorter than the stock hole spacing on a C2, so I made some little adapters. So I started with some 3/4 steel tube, cut it up into 4-inch sections. So I'll drill a hole in this and attach it to the front of this. That'll extend to the front, and then in the back I did the same thing but pinched it a little bit. That'll go on the back. That way I can use the stock retainer back here, so the seat will slide in, lock in there. And then I have one little plate made here for the mounting hole. So work on getting that cleaned up, drill a hole in there, get this welded on, and then that'll be done. Same thing over here. The only stipulation here is that the seat on this side is 17 inches, the seat on that side I believe is 15. So this side to side is 17 on this side. So what I'm gonna have to do on the other side is space these sliders in by, I'm just going to put an extra section of tubing on there, weld it to it, and that'll pull both of these inboard a little bit on the driver's side. And then if I ever need to switch out the seats, I can just take out the 2 bolts on both sides, drop the seats in. They'll be interchangeable just with 2 bolts, so it should be nice and easy to change back and forth. So I have my seat track and seat bracket mounts all finished up, but I still need to drill a hole in both the inner and outer to bolt that down. But before I do that, I need to first install the wire that goes between the two that allows you to release the lock on this side. So I just have to figure out where exactly that fits the best, and then after that put the seat in, figure out exactly where it's going to sit start to drill some initial holes in it to get it bolted in. And then I will make marks on here, on these flat pegs, drill holes in that, get that bolted down nice and tight, drill all the rest of the holes in this, and then mount the seat belts up. It'll look something like this, and this one's nice and sturdy, real solid, so that'll be real nice. It's nice that it's adjustable because I really need an adjustable seat with this big steering wheel. So just a few more holes to drill, and this thing will be buttoned up. So I have the driver's seat fully installed. I'm just bolting down the passenger Kirky seat. Just wanted to show you what it looks like without the cover. And then this is the cover. These come from Kirky also. They have a little bit of foam here on the back to get the pleats, and then they have a good bit of foam down below to give you a pretty comfortable seat. They're actually not too bad. Not what you would expect from a racing seat. So now I'm just gonna bolt these ones in, put the covers on them, and this thing is ready for a road test. So inside the Misfit I have my Kirky 55Vs mounted up here. I wanted to go with these seats, one because they have a lot more bolster, and two because they're really light. The original seats in a Vette are probably 50-60 pounds, and these things are less than 20 pounds a piece, even with these sliders on here. And I have replacement style seat belts in here, and they fit through these nice pockets. I also have racing harnesses that I didn't bother to install, but if I do a race event, I have capabilities to do that, which would be nice. But they all mount in the same location, so if somebody down the road wants to put different seats in here, just have to unbolt it at the front, take them out, put a stock seat back in. And so I had quite a few questions on what seats I put in the Misfit Split, so hopefully this helps you identify the seats and figure out how to mount them in your C2 or any other car for that matter. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I have some more videos coming out on this car and some more projects coming up in the future that you're not going to want to miss. So I got a lot of work to do. I'll catch you guys later.